We have Keith Hong from Qualcomm, and he's got a very interesting talk about a new communication standard he's been working on to connect not just mobile devices, but all devices into one network, which sounds very exciting. Keith, take it away. Oh, you have it on the bottom? There's a little switch. Very tiny switch, unfortunately. Right on the bottom. Right here. Oh, right there.
Okay.
Here, switch it.
Testing. Okay.
There.
Okay. I'm the last speaker, so I'm proud of you guys that stay in till the last session. So, just a brief introduction of my company and myself. Um, in case you haven't heard of our company, Qualcomm, which is the leading chipset provider for the mobile phone, and most of the smartphone in the market are using Qualcomm chipset and processor. And some of the latest one include the Samsung Galaxy 4, the LTE version, 4G version, and also the HTC One. Okay, so I'm coming from Hong Kong, which is the regional headquarters for the Southeast Asia region, and our office is taking care of the business development activity in the Southeast Asia region, and myself focus more on the application and ecosystem area, interface a lot with the developer and also the value-added service team in different operators. So, okay, my topic is about Internet of Everything enabled by AllJoyn. And before I go into the topic, just want to set the stage for that. And one thing is what we observe, the trend is that the things we use every day are getting smarter, right? Say within your home, there are lots of appliances which before is not connected. But today and also in the future, we visualize that we envision that it is not only connected, but they all of them will become more smarter and smarter. So how they become more smarter and smarter, or how what kind of functions, what kind of things we believe they can be able to perform in the near future. Okay. Like soon they will be able to notify each other of the changes. In this case, okay, like say for example the coffee machine, right? When the coffee is ready, you may be able to observe the message from your TV screen, and also at the same time from your tablet. Okay, you can have a software panel which will be able to control the making of the brewing of the coffee. Okay, even that some of the device may be hidden. Say for example, some of the in this case the mobile phone may be hidden in your bed, but you can still be notified of the incoming call from your friends. Right? Not only of that, but they can also share resources between themselves. For example, this is not the new idea. Today, we can have music streaming among different capable devices. Okay, for example, in this picture, we have the TV, we have the lap, we have the tablet, we have also the speaker. All of them are able to play the multimedia video. And how about if we can have one audio stream and then share it among all these electronic devices, and so that the user they can be more flexible in selecting the most maybe powerful speaker they want. Okay. Also export their control capability to each other. Like in this case, the thermometer, right? Export the control ownership, right, to the tablet. Okay, and also in this case, the tablets can help the other like devices like the clock, like the thermostat, right, to get connected to the Wi-Fi, to the internet. Okay, all this can be achieved in the near future. Okay, but the point is that we can't do that, right? They can't do that if they don't speak the same language, if they don't have a common protocol. Okay, so today's what we observe in the market are those what we call it the vertical solution, right? And in this case, there are few limitations because under a vertical solution, only the appliance, the device under the same brand, or only a few, even though in the same brand, only a few devices can talk with one another. So, but and also in the reality is that only the few customer will choose a single brand, right? You have lots of electronic appliance device in your home, in your automobile, or in your office, but it's quite seldom that all of the device are from the same brand, right? And also, usually the licensing fee will be very high that limit the deployment, and the proprietary software will drive the increased development cost. I think a developer they have to handle multiple proprietary software to do in order to make all the device in different brands talk together. So the solution is that we need to have an open and widely available connectivity framework, which can enable the device to communicate with easy discovery, easy interoperability, and also across multiple devices of different types, different OEM, hardware, and also operating system. And the protocol should also address the widest range of device, no matter how little the memory or the processing capability of the device are. Okay, and it should be forward compatible. Better to be open source in order to save the cost and also handle the issue of forward compatibility. Today, talk about it today. Today, usually different vendor they will use the application to control, and we believe that indeed application are an excellent solution for enabling this kind of function, because we can have rich device interaction through the application UI, and because of the popularity of touchscreen. Okay, usually it's always very easy and always intuitive, right, for the user to do control, and the user experience is always satisfactory, and really also the development cost, okay, for the enhancement is also can be quite affordable. So Qualcomm is a chipset and hardware and processor company, but we also foresee that the software layer and the application are getting more important for the device purchase decision. Okay, today the people purchase device not because of the hardware, usually not because of the hardware, but because of UI and the user experience of that. And so we internally we have increasing focus, increasing effort on the software layer in order to add more value to our chipset, to our processor, and AllJoyn is one of them. And AllJoyn is our connectivity framework in order to address the IoE, the Internet of Everything, all those problems I mentioned about. Okay. So it addresses the problem facing from the proximity connectivity, like the discovery, how the device discover one another, in interoperability, like how the apps can work across different OS and different radio barrier, and how to manage the ad hoc levels and do the routing, and how to adapt when there are going to be more and more devices and applications. So keep it simple. We have the bottom layer is the physical layer, okay, which is usually the case of Wi-Fi or Bluetooth or even the physical Ethernet, and the upper layer is the applications. So what AllJoyn provide is the AllJoyn Core and the AllJoyn Core services. AllJoyn Core is about all the tedious job related to peer-to-peer proximity connectivity, like discovery, security, collection management. All these things, which is the developer usually they find very difficult to implement, and it's not worthy for them to spend too much time on that, because their core value is like making the games, right? Making the money, making application, but not on this tedious job. So our AllJoyn framework handle all these tedious tasks for them. And the AllJoyn core service is about all the common popular functionality related to peer-to-peer connectivity. Like we mentioned a few examples in the first few slides, which is onboarding, control, notification. All these are the most common functionality related to peer-to-peer connectivity. So we also have the theme layer, theme kind support, because we hope that the AllJoyn framework can not only appear in smartphone or the bigger appliance device, but also on or even on the smaller device with very limited processing and memory constraint. Our AllJoyn framework can also be put on there. So the benefits is very obvious, right? The developer, they don't need to care about the proximity connectivity stuff, the issue. We handle all the framework itself handle all this for them, and they just focus on their core competence, right? Which is maybe some of them is on the game development on that. Yeah. This is my last slide. I want to tell you that today the AllJoyn is available on our website. You can go to our AllJoyn website and download the SDK and take a look. And the SDK itself can support cross-platform, which include the higher level OS like the Windows 8, Windows RT, Android, and also the Unity, the graphic engine, and also some lower level OS for the device other than the smartphone. Okay, that's what I want to share with you today. Okay, so any question?
That's great. That's a amazing development. Any implications you see for gaming? I mean, I can see how this can connect my my thermostats for my home, for my refrigerators, things like that. Any ideas you guys been tossing around for the impact on gaming? Did you hear the question?
No.
Oh, sorry. Have you considered any impacts on gaming
Okay.
for the technology?
Yes.
Yeah.
You have a question?
No, that's my question.
Oh, okay, sure.
Have you considered the impacts?
Can you repeat your question?
Yeah. Have you considered the impacts on gaming, on gameplay, with using this technology?
Okay, I think the impact is that currently all these all the level king games today is usually through the cellular network, right? Which create a lot of burden to the 3G or 4G network, and also if in some certain cases your partners, right, the one which play game who is playing game with you is just nearby, right? It's just in proximity. So why don't we just have a software framework to allow you to play with one another without going through the cellular network? So we believe that this may be one of the potential for the gaming industry in the future.
Hold on, let me run back there. I'm getting my exercise today.
Oh.
Even though I was at the gym this morning.
You ask a question related to photography?
I'm a game developer, I'm just up here. I was just wondering I'm not sure how new this technology is. Is it all pretty much to be rolled out as far as going into applications and so forth, or do you have some install base already?
We have introduced the SDK around 1 to 2 years ago, and currently there are some I can say commercial application already available in the Android Play market. So, but I can say it's still in a developing stage. So especially in this region, we don't have a lot of developer working on that. So we also want to encourage people to take a look on that. Yeah.
So would you be interested in people doing some development on this and maybe working with you on a promotional basis?
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Like to know, based on your infrastructure, are you looking like for games purpose? Would that be something like from the peripherals and interface with something for the visuals? That's question one. Maybe you can answer to this first.
So your question is that our SDK is focusing on game developer, right?
I was asking more of, are you looking into like between the communications from one peripheral to the another? Will you be actually looking, for example, like my wireless keyboard or my handsets actually communicating to a smart TV, for example?
Actually, it is of multiple purpose. Currently, most of the commercial applications on using the AllJoyn is more game related. If you go to the Google Play, you can find most of the application using our AllJoyn is game related. But this is not our ultimate intention. Our ultimate intention is that we want to have the software framework to appear in every kind of electronics appliance so that they can talk with each other. Can I answer your question? Yes.
Yeah. The second question is about, what about security?
Security.
Yes.
Okay. We have that's why we have our framework to handle the security issue for the developer, because we also understand that the security is a very tough element, right? I don't have a lot of details, a lot of technical detail on that, but usually it's based on those internet standard security, like the triple DAX, like those kind of security standard.
Can you compare yourself with the Android platform, which I think Android target the same target with you, with like the NDK or something? I can't remember its name, to use our thing in the house.
Sorry, can you rephrase your question?
Have you heard the Android platform that they released to refrigerator can have the Android embedded into refrigerator, also TV, also everything allowed in the house? Have you ever heard of it?
He's asking if Android operating systems are being adopted into modern appliances like televisions and refrigerators and stuff like that, or are there other operating systems that would be used in place of Android?
Yeah. Today, as I said, you can find a lot of commercial AllJoyn application based on Android. But we intend to put it not only to the Android, but also also to some other operating system, including the lower level one, like the RTOS one, so that it can the framework itself can also appear in some like refrigerator, in some air conditioner, something like that. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Anyone else? All right, really appreciate you
Okay,
coming out
thank you.
today.
I appreciate you all stay till the last session.